Okay, so I was reading a book on flora and fauna, and I was reading about beech trees, and no matter how many times I read the word beech tree, I kept seeing bitch tree. So I thought I would write a poem called Bitch Tree that honored the fact that I kept misreading something. At the same time, you can see by the sort of play in sound and rhythm that I was really inspired. We haven't talked yet about influences, but one of my bigger influences is John Berryman. And it's so odd because if you looked at my work, you wouldn't necessarily think, oh, influenced by John Berryman. But this one definitely is, because he always wanted a sort of seriousness and a sense of humor to his work. So I thought that this was something that was actually quite fun, and I wrote it in one sitting, and it was actually quite fun for me to write because I got to think about the role of the bitch and what that meant. So it was very enjoyable for me to write, and it came quite quickly. It's called Bitch Tree. I was sitting on the bitch tree, smirky and small, just me to myself with my hats on, a tulle dress, eating pomegranates, throwing seeds, as the sun rose and fell into my body's mouth. There were no boo-hoos, but murmurs, and people far below grew distant. Money fell out of the tree, honey formed the sap, spectators took photos as if a magic were to start. And none could capture my face when film met silver, only a halo around the bitch tree, but not the expression of the maker. Yes, I balked and I said, I never had a father. Through weather and the hard rain, my face a faucet hurling down. And still I sat on the branch, murdering berries with my fruit mouth, then became silent when it was night. No one was there to examine the bitch, who shifted and grimaced only when there was an audience. An urge for urgency, my soul hangs like a puppet, knocks between my lungs, bends to the song of the sister peach tree. Love me, when all the ripe clusters drop. I remembered my job and shook the leaves and howled like a monkey, wanting the next weather, next instant, that high lightning barking from the boughs.